Consciousness. My brain restores the basic order of things. Who am I? Where am I? I need to pee, but I'm too weak to move. Shifting my limbs is like moving an iron mannequin. I slump to the toilet seat, exhausted, bones jutting. And there in the mirror is someone else staring back at me. Sunken eyes, bruises on her shaven head, and an ugly scar. What happened to me?
We are all close to the brink of being someone else. The rupture of an artery wall, or a lapse of concentration at the wheel of a car, is all it takes to cause a mind-shattering brain injury.
My glimpse of death has left me with so many questions about life.
What are we, Miriam? And what are we to make of our brief time in the world?
And what traces do we leave behind?
The body can be dismantled and displayed in cabinets, but mostly we leave no more than our bones behind.
And the mind?
Fragments of mind can live on through ideas and through trails of memory in other people's minds.
But what about the soul?
Ah, the ghost in the machine. And here's the machine, the brain. All worlds, real and imagined, are contained within its folds and convolutions. Trees and stars, words and thoughts, and ghosts like us.
Everything.
The universe, and more.
But yet, it's so fragile. You can feel his heart beating. They've helped a lot of people in recovery, you know? I mean, he's just a rabbit, but he's so cuddly. There's something wonderful about victims who've been through a major operation, is they really are eager to start again in life, and there's this sort of like, almost like childlike quality about them all. There's no more cynicism, there's not a judgment, and it's heartwarming to see the joy and the humor.
For the fortunate few who recover without major disability, the close encounter with death can be terrifying.
I think I have changed since the operation. Definitely, there's no question about it. I mean, I'm much more emotional now, and I think because I'm more touched by pain in others. Definitely, I'm more succinct with it. I'm more connected with it. This is Monty. He had an AVM when he was 8 years old, and here he is with his dog, Jack.
Well, I was just playing sport, I was running around, and then I had a headache, so I sat down, and then I asked if I could go to the nurse, and I just went to the nurse, and suddenly I just puked and fainted.
So it was really quick, it happened very quickly.
Yeah, and then I just remember one little scene of me having a mask on, and the doctor's like going errand.
Trying to revive you.
And we had to wait for scans. And
So you had no idea what was going on?
no, they did an MRI at Chelsea in Westminster where we knew that there was a bleed, a big one. But that was all we knew. We didn't know
Nice
why.
to be able to sort of help other people and give something back. And the children we met out there were just a massive inspiration, full of life and joy, despite very meagre circumstances. Yeah, it can't be easy being an orphan in Africa. So yeah, I mean that was really real privilege.
And that memory serves them to cross these vast, barren landscapes, to return to an area that they remember they'd found water maybe 10 years ago. This memory allows them to live.
It wasn't quite what you expected, Mariam. You pictured scenes of personal tragedy and hopelessness, the anguish and sorrow of profound disability. Well, that can't be denied. But normality has a habit of seeping through, and more than that, vitality, a sharpened sense of the value of ordinary things, of the sheer privilege of being alive. Who knows if we'll ever fathom the mysteries of the brain? The thing is to appreciate the fragile wonder of it all, down to the last breath, down to the dying embers of consciousness. Life is good. We forget that.